Please, please, I was already thinking the no! Everyone, it's Blue. Make sure you like and subscribe and go follow me on my Twitch and my other YouTube channel. Those links are down below. Also my Patreon, where I have more content on there that I can't post here.
We should watch alone, like in shifts.
Yeah, I don't want to watch porn alone. That feels tragic.
All right, then we'll watch it together.
Yeah, well, that feels creepy.
John, we're watching porn. It's either going to be creepy or tragic. Those are the choices.
Today I'm going to be reacting to the second episode of Fallout.
Into each life some rain must fall, but to heart some tears must. But when I think of you,
Yeah.
another shower
So good.
must fall.
Sit. Sit.
In each and every life,
Good girl.
some rain falling
Pet.
into mine.
Is that a good place for you?
Think of you, another shower star.
Tracker? Maybe I missed something. Those things, I should figure out what they're called. They probably said in the first episode, and it's probably really obvious in the game, but... Yes, leave. Leave with the dog. That's a little suspicious. I know it's a quick time to pause, but I'll just talk about the intro really quick and try to make it short. It does seem like they're training a bunch of dogs for probably the after post-apocalyptic. Everything's very militant because once you're in survival mode and the world has ended, you kind of have to rebuild. But since you already have all the knowledge that we had before the apocalypse, I guess, happened, you just immediately go into weapons and securing whatever it is that you have to secure, like a facility that you're in or food, or go out and scavenge, which you're kind of just immediately on the, hey, how do we go and scavenge and look for other people who may have survived and etc. So they're using dogs, almost like a police force, but more so game mode, I guess. Like, this is so lovely. Oh, well, she's scared of that. Must be Arizona. Looks like it happened at least quickly, so they didn't know. Oh, or poison themselves? I'm confused.
West commences, and gaze at the moon till I lose my sense.
Ooh. Has she ever seen a dog? Creature squeal?
Before the war, people joked about cockroaches surviving a nuclear blast. They improved.
Oh!
Large thorax to ward off attack. Incisors to help ingest larger prey. Such as
Incisors?
yourself.
Oh my gosh!
Sir, I'm looking for my father. He was kidnapped by this woman named Moldaver. Have you seen her?
Listen, you need to go home, miss.
I'm not going back without my dad.
If you insist on staying, then you will have to adapt. Will you still want the same things when you have become a different animal altogether?
Well, great.
My Lord Titus, I see you went with the timber lining? On the T60, does that help with mobility?
Clean that.
Where did he just pull that from?
Set us down. I'm bored, and I want to shoot something.
Oh, my lord, we were assigned to search a town called Philly.
Oh, and then he leaves too. Titus. I need to remember that because I don't think that it's going to be really funny if I just reference him as the Transformers guy. Aw, cute. Okay, so because there's been so many scenes already, I guess I'll just talk about the last 3 that happened. Cockroaches. It said creature squeals, which helped me a little bit because I had no idea what was going on. But for some reason it was so big and just weird looking that I thought, oh, little robot creatures? Maybe little robot, gadget, animal. No, cockroaches. Giant puppy cockroaches. I really hope nothing happens to the dog, but obviously also to him because of what he gave up just because he got attached to the animal. I like that, especially since they started off a little heavy with incinerating a puppy. Also the guy, I forgot his name, Maximus or Matt? I don't remember his name already. But the guy with King Titus, Transformer dude. Yeah, I feel like he probably didn't need that clean. It felt a little bit more like a power move to kind of like assert dominance, which I don't really fully understand because I mean, look at you don't really need to do that. But yeah, just kind of as a stop talking, I'm gonna make you clean this thing to just put you down to make myself feel better type of vibe. Oh, the same cave.
They were here, a man and a dog. The target.
No, that's the duh. That's what they were saying.
Go see if the target's in there.
My lord, I don't have armor.
You earned the suit through acts of bravery. Move.
We just discussed this.
What's the problem, dipshit?
And now he's gonna die. Oh, wait. Oh, that's all that it took.
Oh, fuck. Where were you? Huh? Please. There's always something. Give me a step back. What the f are you doing, man? Can you give me a stim pack instead of just standing there? You know this is all your fault.
I would wait on that. Like, let him heal you and then maybe be upset. Okay, yep. Well, he's gonna die.
The squires that don't do their job, they hang you and let the vultures come get you.
Really, no survival instincts.
Give me a step back. I can't breathe.
Was he the one who's actually getting back at?
You don't deserve that armor.
Power
They'll
moves.
kill you for this. Not if I bring back the target.
That scene was really good. I have a lot to say about it, actually. One thing that I really like about this show that I'm already picking up on is that they make you like and get to know the characters before they reveal what's going on and the motivations and what side you should choose. And then they show you how all of the sides are starting to collide, and it makes it a little bit tough to pick who you're rooting for. Because this guy who I just immediately grew attached to as an audience member, or this guy that you grow attached to as an audience person, is because, yeah, go him, he just saved a dog. Like, I'd run away from my dog vibe. And then it pulls you back into like, oh wait, they're all after this guy who escaped from so-and-so, But you're kind of rooting for Maximus too, because he's being treated clearly as an underdog, and he's joining this thing to get back at the people who wronged him, which they had said in the last episode. Which now be kind of interesting if technically the people who wronged him are the guys in the suit, which I feel like they're playing off of. He actually looks up to them and he wants to be one of them so he can get back at the people who wronged him. But it'd be interesting if we actually find out what happened in that scene whenever he was a little boy and he's looking up to this basically superhero, and it was actually him who wronged him. Like maybe he walked away and whenever he needed help, and he's like, oh wow, they're actually all cowards, or they pick and choose who they save. Like they're not superheroes. So instead of wanting to be like them whenever he grows up, he wants to grow up to be one of them so he can be better.
Hi, hello, excuse me. Excuse me.
I ain't got weapons.
Oh.
Or money.
It's okay. I just want to ask you for directions. Hey, what's that you're working on?
It's meant to be a water filter. No matter how much sand I put in it, I just get more sand. You got water?
Oh, would you like a sip? Sorry, sir, I might...
Oh, that was a lot of...
Yeah, me too. Thank you. You head to Philly?
What's Philly?
Town. And myself.
You've never been over that hill?
Nah, it's too dangerous. People get killed in Philly all the time.
Sounds dangerous.
Or you just stay here. Live with me.
I'm okay, but thank you so much for the advice.
You're a good person for not shooting me with that gun.
Huh. It was really no problem. Bye.
No problem at all. I like her.
If it's all hopes, if its habits are a little bit peculiar.
I'm making a lot of noise.
Unhand him.
Gonna be it. This is the end of your fucking days.
I said unhand him.
What if he's
Thank
actually
you,
the
Mr.
bad guy?
Old man. Not the first time I've been persecuted for my scientific curiosity.
Sorry, okay? It's just... the guy was my chickens.
Scientific curiosity.
Hello there. My name...
I like the bird cages on his back.
Oh, thank you.
Fresh iguana.
Nuke Cola? I love it. That's the cowboy.
Holy shit. You're an actual vault dweller.
I am. The raider I'm looking
Sardine.
for is about 5'9".
Barf.
A woman in her 50s, I think.
Barf.
Goes by the name of
Barf,
Moldaver. I take it you know who she is?
Everyone knows who Moldaver is. Get out of here, vault dweller. The vaults were nothing more than a hole in the ground for rich folks to hide in while the rest of the world burned.
Would probably do. Well, the guy, there, yeah.
Really think you should go home? You are not safe here.
That's what people keep telling me.
You've been brought up in a meritocracy where people pride themselves on doing the right thing. I think I know enough to know you need to go home.
Or you wouldn't happen to be a doctor, would you? Because I happen to be looking for one.
You know your kind ain't welcome here.
Last night, a bounty came in through all 6 agencies.
On the head of a man that fits the description of that fellow right there.
Well, great.
Maybe. But I've been paid a whole lot of caps to provide this man safe transport out of Philly.
Shoot her.
Bottle caps for whoever kills that fucker.
Ooh. Take the whole book. Well, I guess it's a little large. You could just rip out the paper. I like the sound that it makes. Mm-hmm. Please, please, I was already thinking no. Please, no, it's already such an important part of the show, please. Take your time, the dog's dead. I am superhero coming to save the day when it doesn't matter anymore.
Leave him alone. I'll have to assume of the two of you, you are likely the primary aggressor. In which case, I think everyone in this town would agree the force is justified.
She said stand down. Knight Titus of the Brotherhood of Steel, stand down or be cut down.
Sorry to pause in such a weird part of the scene, but I kept waiting, thinking, oh, just wait till it's over, and it just keeps going. And now the worst part already happened, so we just have to pause and talk about it. What a waste. What a waste. Like, why even make you attached to the dog? It's gonna last not even a full episode. I feel like the whole character is just like, oh, never mind, let's just throw him away. Like, the character with 2 legs and a dog, and now most of that's gone. And it's so it's like, speak, sorry. It's annoying because these literal people saved you. And let's just ignore that for a second. Let's pretend they didn't just save you. Lucy, imagine they were just strangers. Her character is supposed to be known as, we do the right thing, and if you don't, corny, cheesy superhero girl, for even a stranger, you would step in. I would think is like the personality you're going for. But instead, she's, oh, let me just go inside and like read while this man's leg was just shot off. Sir, you're gonna need to stand down. I'm de-escalating a situation. It's really late for that. I mean, it's not like she just arrived and she's like, oh my goodness, he's missing a foot. No, you watched that happen. You watched the foot get blown off, like, over there. And then while the dog died, you were looking at a stupid bobblehead and reading a stupid paper that you could have read later. Yeah, you still don't save the day because, again, another character has to come in and save you because you actually just got in the way. Anyways, I guess that's it. Oh, all the characters are there now. They didn't save it for like some 6-episode crazy finale or something. They meet pretty quickly after the last or the end of the last episode. So at least to get right into, oh, I wonder how all the dynamics of these really very different characters and their motivations meet.
Listen, that man is important. I've been sent here to find him, get him inside, and keep him there until I've dealt with the ghoul.
Okay.
Ghoul, not gal. Oh, but at least he stands a chance.
Well, I'd say come up here and get me, but it's hard to walk upstairs when you're wearing a 12-piece cast iron skillet set.
We got a whole crate under the box with the defibrillators.
If you think this little thing can haul your limping ass across the wasteland, you may not be as smart as people say you are. Hey, Daddy's girl. I need you to take this man here to my client.
I'm really only here to find my dad.
My client goes by the name of Lee Moldaver.
Well, what does Moldaver want with you? I mean, she steals dads.
You want your dad back or not, kid? Gosh damn it, okay.
Rule number 1. Read the manual.
I feel like you could literally just jump on them. Just like run and jump on them. That's kind of a weird graph. No! That guy.
Your feet. Cures for pain.
It's alive. And now the dog's probably protective over him. Like, you know what? Fair is fair.
But you are going to get across that wasteland. And we're going to do it together.
No, you see, I've just taken a cyanide pill. You can change the future if you can bring me to Moldaver. Just my head.
Pardon?
He's probably in pain.
It'll be easier if you carry my head instead of dragging my whole body. Okay, Miss McLean.
How do you know my name?
Oh. I might have covered almost too much in the last pause that I had because I almost have less to say now that the whole episode's done. But, I'm happy that the dog survived. And I'm happy that if the dog can't be with the scientist guy, well, clearly also because his character died, even if his character didn't die, I mean, another choice would be I'm happy that he's with the cowboy, because that means that he'll still be like a relevant side character dog, and I'd like to see that dynamic of him, because he definitely seems like he needs less protection, but he also seems like somebody who would be more capable of protecting the dog, not to be harsh, but he seems like he's hard to really kill or stop himself, so that'd be interesting. Have a cute little pet to sick on people, on top of already being super OP, so I'm happy that he even smiled and had that, like, let me fix him. Maybe I killed him too quickly. Again, though, he jumped on him, so I get it, but I am happy that he healed the puppy, and he has him now. I also kind of thought it was interesting that this knight guy, which they're calling him, Maximus, Lucy clearly seemed just in awe with him, and I don't fully blame her. I mean, she's never seen all of this stuff before, so of course she's kind of like, oh my gosh, just staring in awe of this guy. But she also saw his face, so maybe it's a little bit more than that, and she's just romantically, like, smitten immediately. But he told her, I need to get this guy somewhere, so get him inside safely. And of course, she's going to immediately divert from that. I slightly wanted to think that, okay, well, if she was paid a lot to get him to safety, I almost wanted to tell, I wonder if he wasn't the one who paid her. Like, if someone's helping him also try to get to safety, or there's a benefit because of the knowledge that he has for wherever he's on his way to save him. Because it already seemed like he was preparing to do something. He injected himself with something, and he was probably going to run away anyways and maybe just take the dog. I'll leave it there. The second episode was really good, and I'm sorry if I've missed anything. I'm probably rambling and chatting about things that don't matter as much and didn't talk about some of the things that do matter. But if I'm leaving anything out that's really important to the game, just please remember and keep in mind I've never played it before. But yeah, I like it so far, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you haven't already, make sure you join my Patreon, check out my Twitch, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching.
I may be blue.